So I don't want to get ahead of myself, but is it too early for the Wemb VP discussion?
Listen, we thought this was possible. Like we seen the defensive side of what we talked about. Now we talked about his offense wasn't like on par, and the fact that he's year 3, he looks very, very different from when he did when he first came in. Like he showed us that he had real skill-like talent, but it looked like it was Park League basketball. Yeah. Now it seems like he actually understands how to play what he's dominant at, and it just displayed in in game 1. So I mean, he's gonna be, as long as they're winning. Like defensively, he's defensive player of the year. We know that.
Easy.
Now he putting offense like this, and I mean it's gonna be. Here we go, youngest, maybe.
Yeah. So let's shift over. Shad, I see you. You got the pot out. What you cooking right now?
Oh, what I'm cooking? A lot of them Negroes out there know what I'm cooking.
Got that ramen.
Y'all ain't from the hood, so y'all don't know what this shit is. This is called oodles and noodles. This is what we was cooking last night. Y'all don't know nothing about that either. You know, this is the authentic Wembanyama. This is the Wembanyama jersey. Okay, we got little ingredients we need to pull out because it's, you know, if I'm not mistaken, you know, he worked out with Akeem Olajuwon.
Okay.
This summer, right?
So you have some seasonings?
I do have some seasonings.
Okay.
Some seasonings.
Hey, that looks like the same food they sell in prison. Are you trying to tell me something?
We got a little
You're
bit.
trying to tell me something.
Got a little bit of everything.
I should get used to this meal.
A little bit of everything in there, man. You know, we be cooking up here. You know what I'm saying? You cooking, we put a little bit of Cooper flag in there.
We got some Cooper flag.
Cooper flag in there. We're gonna put a little Cooper in there, cause you know.
The smell of noodles now engulfing the arena.
He got his Daughter Explorer package going on.
There's a little Cooper flag in there.
Little Cooper.
All that came out that bag?
It's a lot more in this bag now.
Is that actual seasoning? Is the Cooper flag actual seasoning, or is it just?
It's a Cooper flag
Okay.
seasoning. You got the special forces. You got a little bit of.
Nah, I made that happen.
You know what I'm saying? You said Cooper should play point guard too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Put a little bit in there.
I said that?
I mean, you was agreeing.
Did I say that?
No.
You was agreeing.
That's what I'm saying.
You was agreeing.
Me and you was on the same page.
But y'all friends, you still went home and
It was
agreed.
me and
Me
still
and you
went home and
said
agreed.
pick him up full court.
We
I
still-
started that.
It's okay though. Still went home and
he
agreed.
forgot.
Everybody.
He forgot his argument.
Gildy biggest
You
season.
gotta put a little bit of.
Yeah, it was us two
The
versus
difference,
you two.
the difference is
It was me and Kenyon versus.
the Akeem Olajuwon. He got a lot of Akeem out there in him. You know what I'm saying? He looked good out there. So
The largest seasoning of the seasoning.
we got a little bit of what? Tough crowd. We gotta bring some of that tough crowd in there. You know what I'm saying?
The most flavorful of the seasoning.
But yeah, man. You know, Wembanyama.
No merely host seasoning, because I'm merely a host. I do not participate.
You ain't here somewhere. Oh,
Yeah.
you in here somewhere.
Merely a host.
You in here somewhere. We'll put you in there too. You know, just so you're not left out. You know what I'm saying?
The best
Yeah.
looking seasoning on the couch.
40-15, first game. Everybody talking that Cooper flag shit. He felt some type of way. I think, you know, all of the alien fans felt some type of way too. It's who's the king of Texas? Who's the king of Texas? It's Wembanyama.
Also known as Wamba Wamba.
Man, we going with the Spurs. I'm rocking with the Spurs this year.
So Rashad, before we continue, you were still a free agent. Had yet to elect a team, but after seeing Victor Wembanyama drop 40 and
Pull all that
15,
bullshit back.
3 blocks.
Pull all that shit back in that bag.
Put you back in the bag? Put you back in the bag?
He was on your side. It was me.
No,
He ain't never on my Nick ain't never been on
You
my
started it.
side.
It was with Cooper Flag. But Cooper Flag, it was
Hey.
with Cooper Flag to know who.
Nick ain't never been on my goddamn side. Ain't none of y'all niggas on my side.
Yeah.
Y'all know y'all all
He
good.
actually was.
See what happened?
But
Cooper
like I
Flag
said,
started it.
Wembanyama, you see he talking like he on the monks, like he got the monk shit with him.
That enlightenment.
He's saying different words niggas don't understand. He up there speaking shit. He's like, what you talking about? Yeah, he doing meditation shit. We talking to different shit. And it looked different out there. It looked like he been training with Akeem Olajuwon.
That's what it looked like
Hakeem
watching.
Olajuwon wasn't doing shit like that. But look, I want to say he's getting the game now, and I'm proud of him. You could tell he worked hard. He ain't no longer, I don't want to say because it's just the first sample size, but he's not a lunchtime baller no more.
You called him a lunchtime baller last
year.
The shorts are under the jeans, ready to hoop at any moment.
Yeah.
That good 30-minute window.
He made varsity now. He don't need to hoop at lunch. He don't need to get sweaty for fifth period, sixth period.
What?
Yeah, I think I think this summer, like they said when he took that trip to China, I saw him with pictures with KG, working with Hakeem Olajuwon. So you could tell that he really wants to, be a student of the game.
Yeah.
I think when he went to China and, spiritually, I think that helped him out a lot. You could tell he got stronger. And you could just tell just his intensity. Yes, it's the first game, but you missed out on being Defensive Player of the Year last year because of injury. You come back, you work on your body, you make a statement the first game. He definitely going to be in a conversation for MVP, and definitely if he make the 65 mark, he'll be Defensive Player of the Year. So
Yeah, he picked three guys. He did dribbling. He had Jamal Crawford.
yeah, Jamal Crawford too. Yeah,
Jamal.
so yeah,
That's hard.
He worked
Yeah.
on his defense with KG, and then worked on his post moves with Hakeem. Right? And that was the point of my comment about Hakeem. Hakeem learned his footwork from soccer when he was 10.
yeah, and
Right? So it was natural for him.
yeah,
Guys who don't have footwork, it's hard for them to pick this up.
yeah,
Wemby, Jokic, Joel Embiid, mostly all guards, right? DeRozan types, Shea, Luka, they can go to Hakeem because he can just teach them the moves. They already have the basics.
Yeah.
When you're talking about just pure athleticism, guys who just use athleticism, they can't pick that up because they don't even have the basics of it.
yeah,
Right? It's like, like Michael Jordan teaching jumpers how to jump from the free throw line.
Yeah.
Right? There's only a certain group, one-legged jumpers, that got that kind of. If Curry took his class, or anybody who jumped up, Dominique Wilkins, you can't jump off of 1 foot. That's a waste of your money.
yeah.
Right? So the fact that he went there, it was just like you can see it. Game one, you can see it in preseason that he absorbed in a short period of time what he was teaching.
Yeah, Hakeem is more beneficial to him than just like when Giannis went.
Yeah.
Right? Like it wasn't more beneficial to Giannis, it was more beneficial to Wemby because Wemby also played soccer.
Yeah.
growing up. So
yeah.
I do see a lot of Giannis. I can see how, the work ethic, how Giannis got stronger. You can see how hard he worked. I can see that he watched a lot of Giannis too, though.
Who?
For sure, Wemby.
Oh, Wemby, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I promote being a student of the game. I think Wemby is just like that. I think every other player who goes and seeks out anybody else's tutelage wants to learn from the game, regardless if you pick it up or not. That's what you are a student for. You go and find out whether it is for you or not and whether you can put it into your game or not. And I just remember knocking guys for trying to go get it from over here. Let me go pick it up here. Regardless if I fall twice, get up 3 times, still gonna keep trying it. Because at some point when you do it enough, it becomes muscle memory. And when it becomes muscle memory, that's when I go out there and you start looking the part. Start looking like, oh, this shit work now. Because I've done it enough. It's repetition. You go and you study the fundamentals. And becoming a student of the game is most important for the students because you are going to learn from your master, your teacher. And if you can do that, you will then see that all the results of hard work, paying attention to the details, looking at why it worked for them. And that's why Kobe Bryant was Kobe Bryant, because he went to Michael, he went to Jerry, he wanted to study Elgin Baylor. He wanted to know the past. And when you can understand the past and why it worked for them, it can start to work for you. So Wemby is the first of many. I think a lot of other players, they want to go do it. They get knocked for it. Don't worry about getting knocked for it. Go learn. Go learn. Get off the fucking video game.
Who knocks
Get off the
people for
fucking
going to
2K.
train?
Go learn.
You're training. You're training. Who knocks people for training? For working out, trying to get better.
Say what?
You saying that like
Speaking English, nigga?
I'm just saying, you saying it like
Fuck is he
people knocking people for going like if I go ask Gil, let's work out. That's a bad thing.
if you think that you're not good enough to go work out with Gil.
But having the maturity, Wemby, to reach out to Jamal Crawford, reach out to KG, reach out to Hakeem, that's obviously three guys you can learn a lot from. But just even at 21 years
I
old,
mean, those are the people that's what he does.
When it comes to just training and working out and improving your skill, there's skill development and then there's just working out, right? Most players just work out. They just think working out twice a day is me getting. Skill development is very different. Now, when it comes to skill development, you have to really break your game down to see where you need to improve and then improve on what you have. So Wemby, everything he's good at and he wants to improve in, he actually went to the people that he felt was experts in that field, right? The way his dribble style, if you think about it, and all the little tricky moves he likes to do, that is Jamal Crawford. Right? When you're looking about defense, he has Tim Duncan and David Robinson in his backyard, but he's a frail, skinny type. He plays more like KG. He goes to KG. He wanted footwork. I'm pretty sure KG told him, yo, go down to Hakeem to get your feet right. That's not my thing. That's his thing. So you can see the people that his game kind of funnels through go to the expert at it.
yeah. Him and Hakeem, I think, sat next to each other at the Final Four, if I'm not mistaken, at the championship game. Before they were probably chopping it up.
He
Said, let's
had
win.
handle too.
No, KG had him.
KG had that, yeah.
He was a one-on-one player.
Yeah.
So
But to get it from Jamal, I mean, because like even last night, you saw him. He having that thing up here. So
He not working out with no trainers that don't know nothing about the game. He not just picking out random guys saying I'm on here and I got this person in the gym and we just getting shots up and come on, man. That's where the game has been regulated to. That's why everybody looked the same out there and that's why he looked different. You working out with just a trainer who passing you the ball and you just getting shots up.
This trainer culture that we've seen.
I mean, we've talked about it over and over again. So when you see that, it's like, all right, you see your game has not changed. Your game has not evolved at all. Somebody's game had changed in 1 year. Shit, come on, man. Somebody doing something right, somebody doing something wrong. I advocate for that.
And this is maturity and perspective, too. Like he said in his post-game comments, suffering that blood clot in his shoulder last season, knowing that it could all be taken away from you. Obviously, he hit the ground running hard this summer once he was free and clear to start working out again. And shit, the Mavs bore the brunt of it. The regular season opener, 40-15.
Yeah.
It was,
yeah. I truly believe it was that China trip though that set it off. Something different.
I think it was a blood clot. I think, like he said, the thing that could have taken him away from the game and set him out for forever, not play no more. I think that's a realization, can create post-traumatic stress for you when you're thinking that, damn, man, if I don't fix this, I might not play again. So he's out there with a whole different sense of urgency when it comes to the game. And you can tell. He want to leave his mark. He want everybody to fear him now. I'm different. Mama mentality.
well, he is fierce. So Wemby reportedly grew 2 inches this offseason, has put on 30 pounds since entering the league in 2023. Last season, he relied heavily on the three ball. You don't think he gave what? Gil, they said he grew 2 inches in height.
he do look tall.
7'3" to 7'5". You say he grew 2 inches. I'm gonna get hit with the pause in the chat. So
What was his measurements in rookie camp? 7'3" without his shoes, 7'5" with his shoes. So year one, they measured him without his shoes. With his shoes, they listed that. That's all they do. That's the trickery with it. There's with shoes and without shoes.
But you don't stop growing to what, 22?
22, yeah.
So it is possible though. He did grow.
But
a
it said
little.
he was 7'3" last year. He got his shoes on. They just using 7'5". Because I went back to some of these people and I looked at KD, like what was KD listed at? Without his shoes as a rookie, he was 6'10" and a half. His shoes themselves, this is 18. So even if he didn't grow, he was all of 7 foot. Because his KD shoes was 1.5 to 2 inches. So he came in as a rookie on the basketball court as a 7-footer. I went back to see. Usually it's guards like BJ. They don't want to use their shoes off height, so they use their shoes on height. Usually like 3, 4s, and 5s. If they're taller, they want to use shoes off height so they don't get, like if I want to be a 3 and I'm 6'9", with my shoes on, I'm going to say I'm like 6'7". Right? So, ain't a shoe company's pulling the same thing. That's, like LeBron James is 6'8.5" with his shoes off, which on the court he's 6'10.5", because his shoes is 2 inches.
Crazy.
That's why when I say he's 6, same thing with Luka.
Yeah.
Luka's not 6'7". He's not 6'5", 6'7", 6'7", 6'9".
Luka?
Hell yeah. Have you stood next to him?
I was the same when I saw Allen Iverson.
He's big as he's taller than you, my nigga.
Nah, he's not taller than me, bro.
Way taller. My son taller than you.
Man, just because,
I'm just saying.
He got me.
He almost there.
He
probably almost there.
Luka's big as hell.
So how are the noodles doing?
I'm 6'7".
Simmering.
They're-
I got it on low right now.
Okay. Got to get the
It's heating
simmer.
up. We just started.
We just getting started.
Getting started.
And I'm sure it'll reach a full boil in just a moment. But back to Wemby. So like I said, last season he relied heavily on the 3 ball. Nearly half of his field goal attempts coming from deep. He only attempted 2 threes in this game. Took 21 shots, 2 of them were threes. But showcased a deep bag array of moves. And bucket getting inside the arc.
Seen that like last night about just basketball in general. I seen a lot of different stuff last night from some of the stars in the league that I really liked. But Wemby, for me, it's 2 people that's probably 3 right now that's going to be MVP.
Who are your top 3 for MVP right now?
Ant-Man, that's my favorite.
Okay. 40 piece in.
Okay, I put him on the side, but yeah, okay. Because he's Adidas, so I fuck with him, man.
40.
Ja, for sure.
Ja. We will talk about Demetrius.
You seen him last night?
We will talk about
Did you
Demetrius.
see him last night?
Yeah, he back. He back. We got somebody that's challenging that Frenchie. Our American star.
Our American.
The American star.
Demetrius
All right, who else?
Morant.
Oh, you already, you see him? I can't.
You can say Luka.
What me say?
Yeah.
Luka.
Yeah, man. We got the same list.
We got the same list.
We got the same
Tyrese
list.
Maxey?
Huh?
Tyrese Maxey?
I mean, it was a lot of stellar performances last night.
For MVP?
Man, y'all don't stop with the man.
We
Come
talking
on,
about
the Euros.
We're talking about MVP candidates. He named 3. You said Maxey.
The top 3 are gonna be Euros, and then you could add the other 2.
Are you?
Are y'all?
We named
Come on, man. I've been saying this for 2 years, man. It's a European league, man.
Stop.
Here we go, bro.
we got to.
I mean, there are some Americans that want to fight.
we got
yeah,
to-
Ant, Ja, and
Ant,
Tyrese Maxey.
What?
Other than that, ain't no
Wait, no,
Americans
you
doing.
keep saying-
Ain't no Americans doing nothing.
You keep saying that last one.
What?
You say the last one again. We're talking about MVP race.
Well, I mean, we were talking about after one game. So
No, we
after one
wasn't.
game, the Americans that
we
hooped
wasn't.
were
No, we
Tyrese
wasn't.
Maxey,
No, we wasn't talking about all that.
Ant-Man,
We wasn't.
and who else?
We was not saying nothing.
And Ja.
We didn't say nothing about no. After that.
No. He's talking about MVP. We're talking about after one game. We got to be talking about. We can't just be talking about
Last
what we
year.
think. We're talking
Yes.
about after one game.
we're talking- we're-
So yeah, we only had 3 Americans that showed up.
What'd you say?
The Wim VP right now.
Yeah, Wim VP.
Just
Yeah.
Wimby.
You just made up some
No,
other
no,
shit.
no, because you said in the MVP race, and I don't think.
No, he
that.
said who's going to be in the MVP race.
And I say that's
For the
cap.
year.
And I'm telling you that's cap. I'm telling you
You
this
said
is a
it's cap, and then you added.
This is a European league.
You said cap, and then it didn't matter.
Right, because I'm adding 3 Americans.
But he added an
I'm
American.
adding 3 Americans that went off. I'm talking about 3 Americans that only went off.
I didn't say all
Tyrese-
American. I said Luka. He's
Luka,
not American. Well, he's
Luka.
American now. He's American now.
Luka Jermaine Doncic since moving to Los
That don't
Angeles.
make no
Man,
sense.
said, I don't
man.
believe in them Americans. Maxes.
Don't be making
No, you said, so I'm naming Max. We only played one game.
I mean, we do have the potential to have a
It's your country. That's all you heard.
all foreign first team all
Sick of this country. All these snitches and they're just
Right? Motherfuckers cooking ramen and shit.
Yeah, you ain't never had no ramen, bro.
Hey,
It's
Trump.
okay, Nick.
Hey, Trump, we got
Look,
another
you see
one.
that? You don't know what that is.
We got another.
You ain't never had no
he's
ramen.
anti-American. Don't get him.
Not trying to make America great.
LA, Nick ain't never had no top ramen, man. Y'all gotta talk to your boys.
The oodles and oodles of noodles.
Come on, man.
Oodles and noodles and
Never
Gilbert
had
Arenas
no
presented by
top
Underdog.
ramen.
Whoop, whoop.
Did you see how Wemby made AD look?
Yes.
It was
Yes.
unfortunate.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, nasty work.
It was unfortunate.
Yes.
Nasty work. Cooper showed up for work and didn't show out.
Sacre bleu. So we asked the chat, is it too early to put Wemby in the MVP discussion? 65% of the chat says it is not too early.
It's not.
No.
We know what we just saw. He got 64 games left to be eligible. Let's make sure we get him there. And shout out to Mitch Johnson, too, taking over for Pop. Who? Mitch Johnson, the Spurs' new head coach.
Oh, yeah, young.
Took over for Pop last year when Pop was dealing with situations.
Yeah.
Are we going to talk about Cooper Flag at the point guard position?
Oh, that's what all this is for. It's about the. Oh.
Spurs, then math.
Oh. So you.
I know you're ready.
You pulled it out.
I was just trying to.
I know you're ready to cook.
I'm just
But it's
trying to-
Simmer.
He like
It's
shit
a
about
Simmer.
that.
Oh, this is for the whole show. I got a lot of shit to talk about. I've been cooking for 3 years. I've been cooking for 3 years. This is a culmination of cooking.
We got
think he
a
was
couple,
forward.
a couple more Spurs things, then we'll move over to math. So Spurs have assembled a solid young roster,
Flip sides.
along with an NBA-level guard in De'Aaron Fox, back-to-back Rookie of the Years in Wemby and Stephon Castle, Dylan Harper, number 2 overall pick, 15 points in 23 minutes off the bench, looked very solid. Some would say more impressive than Cooper Flag in this first game, given Flag played 32 minutes, Dylan Harper played 23 minutes. But when you look at this Spurs roster, we talked about this last week, how excited we were for this team, what the potential of this team was. But if you have Wemby playing at this level with this roster, are the Spurs positioning themselves to be the next Thunder in the West?
No, yeah. I mean, listen. Dallas is in mostly everyone's top 3 to top 5, right? That should, have a chance to win it all. And the fact that that young Spurs team manhandled that team, made them look irrelevant. Even AD. Like, AD, you supposed to be, like, top-tier defensive player, right? It's like how Embiid and all the older guys was making Wemby look his rookie year. It's payback time. And he's showing, okay, yeah, y'all got me my first year, I'm a rookie, but all right, all you guys who say y'all are defensive players, what's happening? Game 1 on a defensive guy who usually in the top 5 in that category, 40-15, what's happening?
France finally winning a war.
Yeah, I feel like for the Spurs, with their young core around Wemby, I'm not making no moves.
Yeah, Castle was balling.
I'm going to keep them together. And with the Spurs, with their franchise is about developing young talent and how they've been since Tim Duncan's been there, and they've always got guys that, a lot of people weren't high on. So I think right now you just stick with what you have, and then in a couple of years, maybe 2 or 3 years, they could be very big contenders in the league.
Spurs have a solid young core, a lot of draft assets,
Yeah.
financial flexibility. There are some names out there that may be looking yonder in the next couple of years. So the potential for them to even strengthen that roster. But as it stands right now with this crew,
I'm chilling. I'm staying. I'm staying where I'm at from the Spurs.
We're going to talk hoop. Man, top to bottom, San Antonio Spurs, as far as their whole roster is concerned, you got Vassell, you got Johnson, you got Sohan, you got Harper, you got Castle, you got De'Aaron Fox, and you got a sleeper in Luke Cornett.
now I was going to tell you, Luke Cornett,
And you got Kelly Olynyk still over there on the side. Like, the coach has already allowed the implementation of what the organization represents, which is team cohesiveness, play together, play hard, play smart. So a lot of the Carolina stuff that we had when we was playing, as far as just go out there and don't let them play harder than you. And I think Stephon Castle being the champion, Wemby knowing what it feels like in the last 2 years to be behind the ball, as far as he wasn't getting the ball that much the first 2 years, and we was complaining about why they don't just go through him, allow him to do all this stuff. So what we're seeing now is the coach saying, listen, we're going to go through Wemby, y'all going to play off him. But then you actually have a dynamic player like Stephon Castle that can just drive and dunk like Vince Carter. Get in the lane and just, Then you got Vassell, who's a midi guy. Between the two, I call them both like Ginobili. You got De'Aaron Fox, who is a Tony Parker, and then you got him, the Wemby, is with being Tim Duncan. You got Sohan being a Boris Diaw type. You got, is it Champagne? What's his name?
yeah, Champagne.
Champagne.
For him to be a knockdown shooter the way he is, like, they have so many different elements to a championship team right now that it's hard to look at the rest of the teams in the league on the first day and say, all right, I know I can pick them apart and say they're going to have trouble, they're going to have trouble, they're going to have trouble. But them, they look like they already got it right now. They had a great training camp. You can tell. They was in there. They was listening to the coach. They was out there scrambling like they all still in college. And I like that feeling for them.
For me, I think Houston is still the best team in in Texas.
Oh, wow.
But last night just showed that going big shit with Dallas is trash. Like, you need a guard. You need somebody that could put it on the floor when they need the Kyrie Irving. You playing Clay, P.J. Washington, Ively, AD, and Flag, all that going just all big with no point guards, letting anybody bring it up the floor. I don't see them. I see them in the play-in if they continue this, for sure.
So you said Houston, in your opinion, the best, Spurs?
The best team in Texas.
Spurs and next, and then Mavs after that, based off this current juncture. And let's just talk quickly. De'Aaron Fox signed that 4-year max extension this offseason, did not play in this game while dealing with the strained right hamstring. But we talked about this a little last season with this young core developing, with a player of his magnitude obviously coming in to bring some veteran stability. How should the Spurs approach developing their young players with De'Aaron Fox running the show at point guard?
That's what I was looking at. I'm looking at, man, you got Harper you just drafted, and the fact that who you going to bench, Vessel or Champagne? Like, who comes off the bench when Fox comes in? Like, I mean, you know what? At the end of the day, it really doesn't matter what the lineup is because you have Wemby back there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And I really believe that they will play the Spurs. The Spurs will play like Orlando did with Dwight. Just funnel everybody to Dwight. We can go 4 guards. It really don't matter. I'm back there. Just don't reach. Don't try to block no shots. I'll clean up everything. And it was me, Jameer, and JJ on the court at the same time. With Jay Rich.
Right?
There was, you know what I mean? We had lineups like that because he's back there. That's all. Don't reach. Let him shoot up. So with Wemby, you can go 3-point guards. You can really do whatever you want, but they have so much talent
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I said. You got Harper. You got Johnson. Like when Fox come back, one of these guys got to go on the bench. You know, Harrison Barnes probably would still be your starter. So, do you take your shooting guard and I guess?
But we saw that last night several times in that game. Women only had 3 blocks, but several times in that game, guys driving the basket, shots they would normally take. Saw Wemby creep up.
Yeah.
Flag drive. He had a wide open lane.
But but Gil, I feel like the Spurs is in the same position like OKC. They're gonna have to figure it out because they got a lot of young talent too.
See, when you say young, the young like OKC young wasn't how they was portraying it. Your best player wasn't young.
Yeah.
Right? Your 5-man wasn't young.
But were they the youngest team?
Yeah, because now you got the bench, right? You know, guys you're not going to play, right? So for the most part, they had enough older vets to balance it out, right? You know, the Spurs, their best players are young. That's the difference. But the way they're playing, the way they look, I mean, you know, listen, I'll be surprised if they're not 4, 5, 6.
Sure.
But if they are 6, 7, 8, then it's just because of the youth. It ain't got nothing to do with
I know. That's what I said. That's what I give them. I give them another year.
That talent's gonna turn over.
For sure.
They're gonna be dominant. If it ain't this year, next year they're dominating.
And I'm
Castle
rolling.
came in
And I'm
another
rolling.
year. When he gets his jumper and he really feels confident in that jumper, you got a whole another dynamic player. So,
Shad, do you think that those estimations are a little?
Evaluating talent-wise, in comparison, if you're going to compare them to OKC, they got 11 legitimate players on their team. And if you're going to say not 11, say 10, they can go 10 deep right now. Spurs can go 10 deep. OKC cannot go 10 deep right now and give you a matchup with the Spurs right now. That's not happening. And that's just going off the first game, evaluating talent, who they got to play, They going to kill them. They going to kill them. And I'm talking even the matchup between Castle and SGA if we got to guard him.
Okay, well, J-Dub there too.
Yeah.
If we got to guard that, Line it up. But then we'll just put De'Aaron Fox. You're going to have to line that up. Okay, cool. Cornette, if we want to go big, let's go big. We go Cornette, Wemby. If we need to go small, we got Sohan, Wemby. We want to go two white boys with Wemby at the three.
There's some dogs over there too.
Kelly.
There's some dogs over there too.
We ain't worried about them offensively. You can be a dog all you want to. You can be a dog. You can be a dog all you want to, but we got killers. We got killers. You got dogs. We got killers.
Them dogs got champions. Them dogs got a ring.
What's the argument?
That's what they better than OKC this year, you say?
100%.
Oh, okay.
So, Shy, you saying that the current San Antonio Spurs are better
Number one.
than the defending
It should come
champions?
out, come out number one in the West.
I think we're all for Spurs, so I'm trying to figure out what the argument is.
I ain't arguing with nobody. Who's arguing? I'm making a statement. I make statements.
So you got them 1, we got them 4 or 5.
I don't know what y'all got. I wasn't listening.
I said
all I know is I got them the best. After evaluating the first game, they don't know no other teams match up.
That makes sense.
And this is
He wasn't listening. He didn't realize we
full strength roster versus
Spurs.
full strength roster. There's a lot of games left to be played. Remains to be seen how many games Wemby will actually play this season. But let's shift over.
Plays 60, 70.
We just need 65, and we rolling. But now let's shift over to the Mavs and what many consider to be the